was that? Thank you for saving me. Did Hallandor send you? Ezra Barr's been talking to me for days about wanting to set up statues, art pieces in the center of town. They're ugly and have these crystals. Anyway, when she came to talk to me today, she didn't come alone. Yes, they were very threatening. And when Hallandor showed up, they attacked me, dragged me down here. Ezra Barr apologized the entire time. She said she didn't want to be doing this. She kept talking about the temple ruins, something about the ruins being the source. She was beside herself. She kept saying, just don't hurt him. I don't know. I'm sorry. Everything happened so fast. Find that Khajiit. I can't believe she'd turn on her own like this.
My head. I was looking through the temple ruins, and somebody jumped me. By the green, my head hurts worse than the time I won the Troll Arena jackpot and we... Bonas, did you find her? Is she safe? Yes, she ran past me just a moment ago. I called to her, but she just kept running. Heard her crying as she ran. I will. Just be careful down there. The people in robes, the cultists, they're everywhere.
Dromathra, free yourselves and destroy the intruder!
How did you get down here?
from the sides.
Move to flank! Split up!
You've interfered for the last time. Now I will end you.
Please, I must find him. You have caught Ezraba, miserable wretch that she is. She will not fight you. Ezraba she just wanted to save her husband. A week ago, dark pilgrims arrived in town. Members of the Stonefire cult. They came to this one's home in the night. They took him. Now, look. Yes, they took him so that she had to help them place those crystals. They did not tell her at first, but as soon as Ezraba saw one, she knew. They summoned the Dromathra. Ezraba will turn herself in. You have nothing more to fear from this one. She is so sorry. So very, very sorry for what she's done. This one will behave,
You have nothing to fear from Ezra Ba.
I have digging to do and you're in my way.
You've brought Ezra Ba out of the darkness. Well done. And those spirits seem to have gone back to wherever they came from. What did you do? Very well done. It seems that you have saved us, and perhaps all of Reaper's March, from a terrible fate. You are welcome here in Green Hill any time. There are still matters that must be considered. Hollendor's made it clear to me that Ezra Ba didn't help the cultists willingly, but I still believe she should be punished. There is a part of me that feels she should be banished from Green Hill. That she should be set to bury those we've lost. Community service to ensure this never happens again. You've done so much for us already, but I need your help. Talk to the people of Green Hill, see what they say, then help me decide.
This one is at one with John and Jord. Such a thing is not for us to decide. Tashbir's brush with darkness. He leaves this decision in the moonlight.
Happy just for the chance to do something normal. Relaxed. Thank the Green for you. Stay? You're even considering letting her stay? The Green take you. Get her out of our village.
Damn cultists. Tried to melt our minds and left a giant mess to clean up. Damned inconsiderate. I know Gani is mad as a wet Khajiit, but I say let her stay. Everyone deserves a chance to make things right, and Ezra Ba's a good sort.
My favorite traveler, the forests keep and protect you on your path. Should she stay? What kind of question is that? She's a cancer in our midst. I felt that darkness in my mind. She should be cut out now.
You're the talk of the town. Why don't you come over here and let me thank you? Ah, no business of mine. What am I, a tree thane? The only fate I decide is mine.
I heard what she said. She's a good friend, Bo and us. Must be very hard for her. Oh, you know. I say that the Green didn't give us all this to hold grudges. Give her another chance, you know? Besides, Bo would miss her if she wasn't here.
It's amazing to think Ezra Ba was involved in all this. She's such a part of this community. That's why I need your counsel, my new friend. Ezra Ba has been instrumental in Green Hill's success. The town would not be what it is today without her. I do not know what to do. Are you certain you've spoken to everyone you need to? I don't want to make this decision lightly. Very well. What have you decided? What do you say we should do with Ezra Ba? Indeed. For all you've done for our little community, you have my thanks. You are most welcome in Green Hill from this day forth.
Sacrifice those servants in my name. Let's give you something worthy to sacrifice. I will ensure no tales are told of your valor.
My friend, you cannot imagine how grateful I am to see you. I have need of a veteran in the Queen's service today. Arenthia has been taken by invaders from the north, Colovians. I've been tasked to help the local resistance. It's a ragtag group led by a woman named Kazira. We have a rough plan, but we need help. To start with, grab a uniform off of this scout. Head to the safe house in the market. It's the hut with the lion statue at the bottom of the steps. Oh, and stop to listen to the propaganda illusion playing in the market square. It'll give you a sense of what we're up against. See you there. We have no wish to harm you, and look forward to the day where we are all equals. But do not doubt our resolve. We are committed, and we are not going anywhere. Welcome to the Arenthia Resistance.
Bright moons light your path. If I am wrong, you have 1,000 of my apologies, but I do not think I am wrong. The Colovians are being deceived, and the truth will set us free. Gariel has learned that this attack on the march was prompted by the Stonefire cult. Worm cultists at the beck and call of Javad Tarn whisper in General Lavinia's ear. The Colovians, for all their flaws, are a faithful people. If they find out that their general is in league with a Daedric cult, their resolve will break. But Lavinia herself will never crack. We need to wring a confession out of her second. A centurion named Gavo. He runs the Tower District for Lavinia. Gavo keeps a leash on his troops. He follows orders to a fault, and he keeps a tight schedule. Search the district for his plans, and we'll know just where to find him. That part of the city is named for the large tower at the back of the district. Gariel will meet you there once you've found what you're looking for. Go quickly. We have much to do, and we still have the Main to sort out. The Main, he's here. Some of the Quick Blades reported seeing him appear in a ball of shadow stuff and bending a knee to Lavinia. He's been corrupted somehow. Akuzuri has always been a good and kind man. Then you know of what I speak. I think it's the Stonefire cult. It must be. Lavinia is in league with them. They're behind this Colovian assault. Whatever is affecting Akuzri, it must stem from their dark magic. I don't know. I have no idea what's wrong with him. But if he's in league with Daedric worshippers... Dark moons... Let's deal with the Colovians first. We have a plan for them. Then we'll deal with Akuzri.
Is it just me, or do those illusions stare into your soul?
Burn out!
I hear you wiped out a vampire lair in Glenumbra. We need more people like you around here.
Well met. How did it go? Excellent. Let me see. This is an amazing find, my friend. With this, by the green, we'll retake the city for sure. But, first things first, we need to get the Centurion to Kazira. Gavo is doing us a favor by delivering himself right to this tower. He's meeting someone he doesn't know. Get up inside the tower and watch for him coming from the gates. When he arrives, pretend you're Tharn's envoy. We need him alive, right? You talk, I get into position. Then I introduce him to the butt of my dagger. Pretty simple, as these things go. Keep to your feet.
Centurion Gavo, good day, sir.
At ease, soldier. A good day indeed.
Back from the docks, sir?
Yes. Inventory went well. I'll be in the tower. Make sure I'm not disturbed.
No interruptions. Yes, sir.
You must be Tharn's contact. The Divines bless and keep you on this glorious day. Believe me, the pleasure is all mine. I never thought I'd have the chance to work with the illustrious Tharn family. If my old mother could see me now. Very well so far. We're taking stock of what we've managed to recover from the city in terms of material. I just came from reviewing our progress on the docks.
Nice work. Not bad, if I do say so myself. He went down like a sack of eel jerky. You're going to love this. You're going to walk their commanding officer right past the damn Colovians, straight out the front gate. Our mutual friend, Mr. Razumdar, has this appreciation for disguise. He may have even shown you this earring he keeps around. It has a very simple illusion spell woven into it. No good for long-term missions, but perfect for quick infiltration. I'm going to gag him and dress him as your prisoner. Then, like I said, you simply walk him out the front gate. Easy as line. This will take just a moment. You ready? Now to wake him up. Smelling salt should do the trick.
What happened? Who are you?
Another word and you're dead. Get up. This is your escort. Follow them and don't speak. You won't see me, but I'll be watching. Try anything and you'll be the first to die. Nod if you understand me. Such a good boy. He's all yours. I'll go on ahead, but I'll be nearby.
Nice catch you have there, sir.
Centurion Garbo.
Good. You've arrived. Welcome, Centurion Garvo. Right this way.
Harry was right about you. Originally, we were going to force him out into the streets, make him confess to his soldiers firsthand. You found us a much more elegant way to see this done. We'll use their own illusions against them. The crystal you found will allow us to imprint whatever we desire onto their projections. We'll get Gavo to confess his connection to the Stonefire cult, and every Colovian in Arentia will see it firsthand. It's only right you have the honor of holding the crystal. I'll interrogate Gavo, and Cariel will be on hand to ensure he cooperates. Just get the crystal pointed at him when you're ready to begin. Just point the crystal in his direction. Cariel and I will do the rest. Tell us what you're doing here. Who is behind the attack on Orentia?
We are in league with the Stonefire cult. The cultists are here. They are hidden behind the walls of the temple district. They're performing a ritual, preparing the way for a dark anchor. They work to the dark orders of Javad Tharn, the necromancer.
Just what we needed. I knew he'd be the weak link we needed. Well done. Take the crystal and head out to where Lavinia is spreading her message of tolerance and understanding. It should imprint a new illusion into every stand in the city at once. Some kind of magical resonance, I think. I'm no mage. The Colovians will break. Lavinia's forces will scatter. The perfect time to cut off the snake's head. According to Cariel, the general is using my favorite inn as her own personal manse. Kill her and we'll do the rest. Yes, we'll marshal the resistance when you move out. The next time I pay homage to Joan and Jode, I plan to do so in a free Arentia. Good luck, traveler. Good luck to us all. You'll do good work out there. I feel it in my bones. Once the Colovians are forced to face the truth, they'll scatter to the winds.
They work to the dark orders of Javad Tharn, the necromancer.
What do you want?
Lavinia must answer for this!
The base is almost... Only the ritual remains.
Excellent. Javad will be pleased.
You're too late. The Dark Anchor shall be created.
Please, don't let them kill me. I've surrendered. Gavo's confessions. Lavinia is a traitor and a blasphemer. Please, she's dead, isn't she? I just want to go home to my farm and my family. I never wanted any of this. I was tending to some of our injured when your fighters came upon us. I surrendered to buy the injured time to flee. All of us that still hold the aid in our hearts have abandoned this Daedric plot. We want nothing to do with Lavinia's treachery. I thank you for your mercy. I won't be any trouble. Mara's breath, may the Eight keep you safe.
Be another bother.
We've done it. Once they saw Gavo's confession, most of them abandoned the city. They're running home to Colovia. The only ones still fighting are her loyalist corps. How'd it go with Lavinia? Yes, you're just the best. Working with you is like that Argonian bard at my local tavern. An unexpected but very welcome surprise. The collies are on the run, and Kazira's thrilled. By the green, I wish we could stop for a brew, but no such luck. We have more work to do. I've been thinking about what Gavo said. The Temple District makes sense. The Resistance kept talking about all the strange lights in that part of town. What do you want to bet that's where the main's gone as well? Damn it. I'll work with Kazira to contain the district. We need to keep the Orenthians out of there. You stop that ritual, find Akuzri, and do what needs to be done. Good luck in there. Hopefully the Stonefire haven't been able to finish their ritual. For the time being, Akuzri, the main is an unknown. Is he working with Thon willingly? We don't know, and I don't want the devout Khajiit of the city in there jogging your elbow. I can't be any clearer about this, my friend. The main is the spiritual leader of the Khajiit. He wields enormous influence. If he's been turned, or he's defected, he cannot be allowed to leave that district.
Your powers wane, fool. Keep control of this shell. You will need it to destroy the lunar champions. Now an intruder has breached the temple. Destroy them. Do not fail. Worthless animal, burn in the fires of oblivion.
Circle around.
Move now!
Darkness awaits you! Come forth, children of the Dark Moon! Please, I can't take anymore. This one knew the vessel was weak. The Thorn will be displeased. End this flesh before you. It is not fit to breathe. We will meet again.
Bright moons, you have saved Akuzri, drove out the evil that was corrupting his soul. Thanks to you, Akuzri is free. It was not this one that did those things. He remembers. The screams, the anger, the blood. Akuzri remembers. He was ridden, controlled by an ancient evil. We call it the Dark Mane. This one thought it was a tale, a story told to cubs. But then, he thought the same about the Dromatra. The Dark Mane was the leader of our people in ancient times, but failed. He was cast out of the moon's light to walk forever in darkness. This one remembers it talking to Javadan, speaking of dark treachery, visiting places throughout the march. But no, Akuzri does not know where it went. Please, we should leave this place.
The Mane still lives. I trust you have a good reason for this, my friend. Kazira was right then. She'll be relieved to hear it. The Colovians are on the run, and I'd say we've done a damn good job here today. You should talk to Kazira. Tell her your account of what went on. I consider it an honor to have served with you here today. I'm going to make sure the Queen hears of your bravery.
You've returned! And the main is here, unharmed. Joan and Jor are looking down on us. I cannot express how grateful I am. You have saved us body and soul. May your steps on the Two Moons dance bring you where you need to go.
This one cannot comprehend. All of this by his hand. Akusri. This one should have fought harder. Fought against the darkness. But he was weak. This one is no longer fit to wear the mane. That much is clear now. All must be told of his decision.
Moons be damned, this is Agra... Traveler! A moment, if you please. I'm an associate of Carrier's. Would you have a moment to assist me? My horse startled as we crossed the bridge, and I lost some important cargo over the side. As you say, I have an important report to make. Medicinal herbs for the Arenthian resistance, and a small scroll case to pass on to Carrier. It has some critical letters and papers inside. Write in one. All the good things I've heard about you must be true, eh? Zadala will go and make her report to Carrier. Follow the river, find the herbs and the case, and meet me in Dune when you've found them. Apologies for making you travel, but Zadala is already late for her meeting. This one serves the Queen, as you do.
This is my fishing spot. Go find another. Yes, actually. Sorry, but my brother's made off with it. Egalor fished it out himself. It was really beautiful. Nice carving. Dark wood. Looked expensive. Green taken. He's running debts with some people down at Thizrini Arena. He headed off to sell it and clear some of his accounts. He usually rents a room, a little house when he's there. That's probably where you'll find him.
Have you seen the mewling hounds they call warriors here? They are nothing before the might of Lugeron. I mind my own business, Mouse. Perhaps you should as well. Ha! Fine. You're no mouse. No need to show your teeth. I didn't see anyone leave the place, but Many Eyes was hanging around there earlier. You might want to talk to her. She's usually near the arena.
Are you looking to talk to me? You have that look about you. This name is familiar to me. I might know something. Yes, but knowledge must be paid for. I'm going to need something from you before I tell you anything about his death. Well, let's see. I make my business at the arena dealing in debts and wagers. There are several people at the arena that owe me coin. If you'd be willing to talk to them, or perhaps you'd just clear their debts outright. Then we could talk. That works, of course. Consider this your good deed for the day. I saw a Colovian woman leave Egalor's hut. She wiped her bloody knife on her tunic as she left, and she was carrying a scroll case. She tried to sell me the case, but she wouldn't tell me what was inside. I didn't pay her what she wanted for it. She said she knew someone who'd offer a better price. Some zealots in a camp near Dune. The Stonefire cult, maybe.
I'm sorry. They forced me to do it. I had no choice.
Die! 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 Die!
Split up! Free at last.
My friend, the Traveler. Zadala's meeting went well. She hopes she's glad to see you again. I truly cannot thank you enough. This one wishes she could stay and chat, but she must deliver the coffer as soon as possible. Safe travels.
Honest merchant. Trust this one. Come and do business. Walker del Porto.
Dark Moons, this is a mess. Well met. Good to see you. Razumdar said someone looking like you might turn up. I'm glad you did. The Colovians detached this force from their cohorts in Arenthia. Moved on this ruin, a place the ancients called Senalana. Luckily, we had scouts spread throughout the northern wood, and were able to respond right away. We are still not sure. I sent out 3 of our best men, but they haven't reported back. If you're looking to make a difference, seek them out. Panamar, Anthiel, and my cousin, Jaluda. They should be able to tell you more. Bright moons guide your path. Keep your eyes open for Raz, too. No doubt he's found some valuable information as well.
Finally. Soldier, I am not going to stay conscious much longer. You have to tell the Centurion what the Colovians are looking for. Why they are here. A relic. The ancients, they used this ruin as some kind of vault. Something they wanted hidden away. Forever. I don't know. The Queen's agent, though, he knows. Razumdar. Whatever's down there, it's a threat to the whole Alliance.
These Colovians were like wheat before the scythe. Jaluda Daro has only a small piece of the puzzle. Have you found any of her fellows? Bah! Scout Panamar is too tall for real field work. Razumdar told Jaluda of the relic. He led a troop of the Queen's own into the ruin. But the Colovians, bastards, they collapsed the main entrance and activated a ward on the rear. The ward is not the Colovians. It is a defense of the aliens. It snapped on when the invaders stole a pair of Welkin stones from the entrance. Find the stones, return them, and you should be able to get inside.
Get low and keep quiet. The Centurion sent you, right? Well, I've managed to learn a thing or two. Have you seen any of the other scouts? Excellent work. I've managed to find where the stones are being held. They're stashed in a pair of chests here in the Colovian camp. They've set two of their most powerful mages to guard them. Get in there and help the Queen's agent. Find Razumdar and this relic these bastards are after, then we can all go home.
You've made it. Down here. Just to die, Aldmeri dog. The traps, dog. You'll never get past the traps. The ancients were too good at their craft. You'll never get to the circlet. Why not tell you? There's nothing you can do to stop us.
The aliens hid many things down here, but we came for the circlet. The grand circlet of elven authority. The circlet's wearer has complete domination over elves. Every Mer, every descendant of Aldmar blood must bend a knee to its wearer. We'll deliver it to Lavinia. She'll rule the world. I don't know, and I don't care. With that circlet on the General's head, your precious Irene will be just another groveling elven wretch.
Over here. It is good to see a friend in such a dark place. We are trapped, my friend. We hold the door against the Colovians, but that is all the good news Raz has. Beyond us, the ruin has collapsed. We cannot reach you, and you cannot reach us. Raz and his men came down here knowing what had to be done. You and I have done the Queen's work in the past, yes? Raz must trust you to do what we cannot. You must unlock the shrine behind you and destroy the circlet. We cannot risk it, my friend. The tales of the circlet make it a clear and present threat to the Queen and all of the Dominion. It must be destroyed, even though it may cost Raz his life. The defenses in the ruin will allow you to destroy the circlet. But the mage with me says unlocking the circlet will trigger the collapse of this complex. Destroying it will most likely seal us in. You have to depress the triggers in the proper order. We found runes along this corridor saying it's a sequence of 4 triggers. Press the first to the left, and then the last to the right. The other 2, we could not find. Raz feels he should say... he should say his farewells. Do not worry, my friend. This one will not hold his death against you. Well, the truth is that it is your choice. You could take the circlet and free us from this room. The rune on the wall behind you, the tower. That should fire up the defenses and end our Colovian problem. No, the circlet is an abomination. It must be shattered, destroyed. Razumdar's duty here is clear. The circlet cannot be allowed to leave the vault. Razumdar is first in the eyes of the Queen. He has sworn his life to the service of Irene Arana Aldmeri. To die in service to Her Majesty, it is what he prays for in the morning. Well, perhaps not prays for. furnace. Burn that abomination for the Queen and the Dominion. Thank you, friend. I'll see you on the other side.
You've returned. What happened? Where is the Queen's agent? Unbelievable. Razumdar dead. I hope... Buri hopes that wherever he is, the moons shine bright upon him. If he trusted you with this task, he must have greatly respected you. Go well, soldier.
Bright moons hang above us, child. What brings you all the way out here? Truly, this one thinks you may have been led astray. The Moon Hallowed is a sacred and terrible burden, a role only for one soul in thousands. Well, you have come to the right place for that. Clearing has a special connection to Joan and Jode. If you truly wish to know, if you are prepared, pray here at the altar. Just do not be disappointed if nothing happens. Ritaridata! The first main?
You have arrived in the Reaper's March at a critical time. The soul of the Khajiit people and the entire Dominion are in crisis. Main Akusri is tainted by evil. He will never again be fit to lead our people. Our hope lies with these women, the champions. One of them will be Main. You must help them walk the path, for you are the Moonhound. Without a new Main, the Khajiit will fall. The Dominion will fall. Walk well in the light of Jode and Joan, and you shall succeed in Hallowed.
Vision of the first Main himself. Ridata here, in the clearing. You are the Moon Hallowed. This one is just a humble priest. Who is she to question the judgment of the first Main? Kazana Bijo must congratulate you and express her regrets. The path of the Hallowed will not be an easy one to walk. You must not linger here, Moon Hallowed. Now that you know your place in the world, you must go to the temple at Rolka. The bright moons await the beginning of your journey. The moonlight sings to Kazana Bijo. Sings of the two champions who will decide our fate. The women from the first Main's vision. They await you at Rolka, where this one will perform a ritual of great importance. Yes,
My acolyte Khadam Do will greet you outside the temple. I'll see you there, Moon Hallowed. May the bright moons light your path.
Yeah, good to see you again. Sorry, just trying to keep an eye on our friends out there. The eyes see all, my friend. That doesn't mean they speak. Go talk to Carriel. She'll get you hooked up with our friends in the Resistance.
Business is good. Business is good.
You're a strong...
I can tell you've got...
This one lost friends in Haven, but you avenged them, I hear. Many owe you their thanks.
What are they putting out white-eye brandy? Oh, oh.
Denara, Taderi, Rekuta. Idode, Taderi, Rekuta. Idode, Deni, Rekuta. Hade, Deni, Rekuta. Denara, Deteri, Denata. Idode, Deteri, Denata. Idode, Deteri, Jejota. Hora, Deteri, Jejota. Hade, Deteri, Jejota. Denara, Deteri, Jejota. Idode, Deteri, Jejota. Hade, Deteri, Jejota. Ode, Oru, Jejota. Rera, Oru, Jejota. Rera, Oru, Jejota. Rera, Oru, Rekuta. Rera, Oru, Rekuta.
Welcome, Moon Hallowed. Welcome to your first steps along the path. This one knows, Hallowed. The priestess is already here. Preparations have begun. Your path to the Two Moons dance begins here and now. The champions are here, Hallowed. They awaited your arrival with great enthusiasm. Are you ready to join them within? Excellent. The Queen, the Sylvanar, even the fallen light Akuzri is within. This one's superior, Kalzana Bijo, awaits you at the dais. Follow Hadamdo, Hallowed.
My friend, it's good to see you again. I'm thrilled I could persuade Aselmo to trek out here. We need to support Akuzri and the Champions. This is a vulnerable moment for our fragile new dominion. Cautious might be a better word. Since the Dominion formed, there has been a great deal of political turmoil. The Old Guard in Oridon, resistance to King Camoran's rule, and now the spiritual leader of the Khajiit corrupted by a dark spirit. I've known the Speaker and the Main for years and have every confidence in them. I've spoken to Shazar and Kali here in the temple, and I'm most impressed. The Somerset Isles will support elsewhere, come what may.
I know that scent. Green keep you, my friend. The Sylvanar and I are well pleased that we could be here to support the Khajiiti people. Oh no. My people are deeply divided. I believe this is one of the most vulnerable moments our fragile dominion has faced. King Camoran himself felt he had to remain in Valenwood, stay close to the people, keep them from worrying. I've spoken with the champions, taken in their scent. They seem lean, strong, flexible, much like my Sylvanar. I feel they do not have the experience, the age that the Main should have, but I'm willing to watch and wait and see.
This one is humbled to stand before the moon, hallowed. You have done so much for Akuzri's people. More than he has done in some time, he thinks. You speak falsely. As this one said at Arentia, Akuzri is the Main no more. The touch of darkness, the stain of Javad Darn's creature remains. He can never atone for what he did. This one has known Shazar and Kali since they were cubs, since their days at the temple. They are strong, proud women. Our people will be in good hands, whoever walks the Two Moons path.
Hallowed, strange to refer to you by that title after everything else you've done for the Dominion. But then, I suppose this was ordained in the moonlight, yes? News of Akuzri's fall has spread as fast as the wind. All of elsewhere is talking about these two young women. As you probably know, this is the first time we've had two candidates for the Main at the same time. There's a great deal of talk. I signed the Elden Accord. The people trust me. They trust my judgment. They know that I will serve ably as Speaker to the next Main. With my help, the people will grow to love her.
Everyone has gathered for the ceremony, and now with your arrival, we are ready to begin. The ceremony begins with consumption of the moon sugar elixir. This unique brew will make your mind more receptive to the touch of Joan and Jode. We have prepared the temple for this unique trial. Never in recorded history have there been two candidates for the position of Main. You will walk with each champion, meeting their guides and exploring their past. Every candidate that undergoes this ritual is met by a figure from their past. The trial path is meant to cleanse the candidate of doubt and regret. The guide aids in that process. The moon sugar elixir is the gateway to the ritual. It allows you to open the doors of your mind, bask in the light of the moons. The touch of Joan and Jode will permeate your senses. Excellent. Let us begin. We have gathered here to usher the champions on to their next path. The trial path. These 3 cups contain moon sugar elixir, a sacred potion. They will allow the light of the moons into your souls.
Champions, step forth and drink the elixir. This third cup is for the Moon Hallow, who will walk with the champions on their path. Hallowed, step forward and drink the elixir.
Ugh, that elixir. I can't get the taste off my tongue. Do you feel more enlightened? I just feel a little sick.
You know that elixir was actually pretty tasty. They never mentioned that in any of the texts. Sure, of course. Are the walls supposed to wobble like that? Never mind. Are you ready? That's the kind of confidence that we'll need. Let's do this. That hut, this place, are those supposed to be Nahatan flu victims? This must be where I'm to meet my guide.
Shazza, my daughter. It's good to see you again.
Father?
You've become so adept with magic, my daughter. Your wisdom has far exceeded my own.
Father, you are my guide. Why are you here? What am I to learn from this cleansing?
My Shazza, always so eager to learn. Come, you and your sister have a connection that transcends knowledge. Now, you must face my past. Pray at the lunar shrines. Learn from Kali that you may face what lies ahead at Moonmont. Become what you were born to be.
Thank you for your wisdom, Father. Goodbye.
Disease. We've been here for weeks, and we still know nothing about it. If we can't understand how it spread, how can we treat it?
We've already lost Neen and Lanalor. If we don't leave Orcrest now, the whole team will succumb. The flu has ravaged the city, and the Colovians will be here in days. You have to get your daughter out of here.
Old friend, it's too late for me. Shaza is in your hands now. Get her home safely. I'll do what I can before the end. Shaza, please try to be brave. I'm sorry I won't be there for you and your sister, and I pray that the flu never reaches doom. Look after our family, and remember always, your father loves you. Moons above, he loves you.
My father? I should have known it would be one of our parents. Just like Main Zabeden show, 400 years ago. Father was sent to treat the Nahatan flu outbreak in Orcrest 17 years ago. The disease proved too potent, and he and his team died. I was there, as a cub. I'll be fine. Kali and I have known we would face darkness here since we were cubs. I just wonder. I want to know what he meant earlier. Let's go and find out. I'm ready. I should warn you, though. We'll probably see more of those flu victim monsters in the next room. I was so frightened of them as a child. Get ready, and thank you. My father's medical team? Dark moons. Those men and women worked with my father. Neen used to cook for us. She'd even stew vegetables when we asked nicely. No need for your sympathy, Hallowed. This is what my father meant. This is what he spoke of when he spoke of decisiveness. I need to move forward. No looking back. Yes, like Kali, I've spent so much of my life studying. So much spent examining texts, words. Action, though. Action is needed to be a true leader. Let's go, Hallowed.